Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Swapna and let us discuss about a job specification. A job specification is defined as a statement about a qualification and characteristics of employees required to perform a job task in a satisfactory manner. अगर कोई एक जॉब है तो फिर उसके लिए रिक्वायरमेंट क्या है ये एक्सप्लेन करना मतलब जॉब स्पेसिफिकेशन. So let us discuss about the meaning. A job specification is the skills, knowledge and abilities required to perform a particular job. So for explaining the job specification, so we require to explain the following points. The first is the educational qualification. This part covers the desired education of the candidate. A specific terms such as a graduate, postgraduate can be used here. The stream of education should be mentioned along with the necessary grades which are required. Another is the experience. A job specification should clearly highlight the required experience in a precise format. Then the skills and knowledge. This explains the skills such as a communication skill, leadership quality, team management and the many more which are necessary for given the job role. The next is a personality traits and characteristics. Here a situational based traits and characteristics are covered. The way the person should handle the complex situation in the organization, the generic behavior of a candidate is covered in this section. Let us discuss about a human resource planning. The definition is a manpower planning is the process including a forecasting, developing and a controlling by which a firm it has the right number of people at the right places at the right time doing work for which they are economically most useful. In short, we have to plan here how many manpower we require and when to recruit and whom to recruit. That is a human resource planning or the manpower planning. Let us see the objectives of a human resource planning. The first is the focusing on the area where human resource is concerned. Then make availability of a manpower as and when required. To control over the cost on a human resource, rather increase the productivity, providing training and development program and cope with changes. These are the objectives of human resource planning. This chart shows the process of human resource planning. See the first, environment. By scanning environment, the organization can take precaution action to protect organization from future losses. Then it's the organizational objectives and policies. Organizational, every policies are based on the objectives. The number and the type of an employees could be given as per the objectives. Then the HR needs forecast. The organization has a various demands which needs to fulfill the time to time, and the demands and needs forecasting can help to measuring the job requirements necessary for producing a given number of goods or the services. To determine what staff mix in future, then to analyze a requirement, to maintain the potential of employees, and to monitor a legal requirement. These are the HR needs forecast. Then the HR supply forecast. It is forecasting of manpower which may require in the future. It measures the number of people likely to be available from an internal and the external environment. The next is a HR supply forecast. The next is the internal labor supply. A profile of employees in terms of age, education, training, experience, etc. The past performance and future potential should be kept ready for use whenever required. A requirement of a growth, the transfers also be assessed in the advances. After that, the next process is the HR programming. The HR programming is to ensure the vacancies created through the demand and a supply forecast can be fulfilled by the right person in the right place, doing in the right job, in the right cost. Thus, the existing number of personnel and their skills are compared with the forecasted needs to identify the gap. So, there are a number of HR strategies. The first, it's a recruitment plan. Another is a redeployment plan. It means it will give the knowledge about the transferring or retraining the existing employees for a new job. Next is a redundancy plan. It will find out the area where the job which is redundant or there are more than required people on the same job. Finding out the redundancy will save the cost of the company systematically. Then it's a training plan. It will give the number of required trainees and the apprentice in the present and a future job. Next is a productivity plan. This will give the reason for employees' productivity. Retention, it will indicate the reason for employees' turnover and show strategies to avoid wastage through the compensation policies, changes in the work requirement and improvement in a working condition. Let us discuss which are the factors influencing the estimation of human resource in organization. The organizational growth cycle and planning. Another is the environmental uncertainties, time horizon, outsourcing, labor market, type and a quality of information. These are the factors. Let us discuss the advantages of HRP. It assures the corporate plan of the firm. The HRP solves the doubt and help to employees to achieve upper limit potential. They provide a background for a progress and a growth of employees. It helps in salary increasing, improved benefits, etc. It is also helpful in forecasting the changes in abilities and attitudes. It is useful in measuring the human resource share in a business turnover, and it is also useful in controlling all the functions. Let us discuss about the disadvantages of human resource planning. The first, it is a time consuming and expensive. It is based on uncertainties, the employee's resistance, inefficient information system, underutilization of manpower. than the lack of education and a skilled labor and a unbalanced focus. These are the disadvantages of human resource planning. Thank you.